Hey everybody, welcome to mini concert number 19. Welcome to everybody that's been here before, and I think I have a new listener tonight, an old friend of mine by the name of Joe Cross. If you're out there, hi Joe. First song tonight is by a fellow Mainer by the name of David Mallet. He basically wrote this song about the interaction of man with nature. The most famous version is by John Denver. It's called The Garden Song. Inch by inch and row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe, piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch and row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone form them from below, till the rain comes tumbling down. Pulling weeds and picking stones, man is made of dreams and bones. I feel the need to grow my own, the time is close at hand. Grain for gain and sun and rain, make your way in nature's chain. Tune your body and your brain to the music from the land. Inch by inch and row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe, piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch and row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below, till the rains come tumbling down. Plant your rows straight and long, temper it with prayer and song. Mother Earth will keep you strong, if you give her love and care. An old crow watching hungrily from his perch in yonder tree. How I wish I could be free, like that feathered thief up there. Inch by inch and row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe, a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch and row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below, till the rains come tumbling down. Till the rains come tumbling down. So that's the garden song. Speaking of Maine, you know how every family's got their own oddball? Well, in most families, I would be the oddball. But fortunately for me, I have a cousin Walter, and I have a song about him. He goes wah, 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 waltzing with bears. Waggy bears, shaggy bears, baggy bears too. There's nothing on earth Uncle Walter won't do, so he can go waltzing, wah 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 waltzing, so he can go waltzing, waltzing with bears. I walked upstairs in the middle of the night. I tiptoed in and I turned on the light. But to my surprise, there was no one in sight. My Uncle Walter goes waltzing at night. He goes wah, 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 waltzing with bears. Raggy bears, shaggy bears, baggy bears too. There's nothing on earth Uncle Walter won't do, so he can go waltzing, wah, 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 waltzing. So he can go waltzing, waltzing with bears. Well, we bought Uncle Walter a new coat to wear, but when he came in, it was covered in hair. Lately I've noticed several new tears. I'm afraid Uncle Walter's still waltzing with bears. He goes wah, 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 waltzing with bears. Raggy bears, shaggy bears, baggy bears too. There's nothing on earth Uncle Walter won't do, so he can go waltzing, wah, 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 waltzing. So he can go waltzing, waltzing with bears. Well, we told Uncle Walter that he should be good and do everything that we say he should. I think he'd rather be off in the woods. I'm afraid we might lose Uncle Walter for good. He goes wah, 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 waltzing with bears. Raggy bears, shaggy bears, baggy bears too. There's nothing on earth Uncle Walter won't do, so he can go waltzing, wah, 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 waltzing. So he can go waltzing, waltzing with bears. Well, we begged and we pleaded, oh please won't you stay. At last he agreed to stay home for the day. But the bears all barged in and they took him away. Now he's waltzing with pandas, he can't understand us. The bears all demand at least one waltz a day. He goes wah, 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 waltzing with bears. Raggy bears, shaggy bears, baggy bears too. There's nothing on earth Uncle Walter won't do, so he can go waltzing, wah, 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 waltzing. So he can go waltzing, waltzing with bears. He goes wah, 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 waltzing with bears. Mama bear, Papa bear, baby bear too. There's Yogi and Boo Boo and Winnie the Pooh. Well, he loves to go waltzing, wah, 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 waltzing. He loves to go waltzing, waltzing with bears. Yes, he loves to go waltzing, wah, 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 waltzing. He loves to go waltzing, waltzing with bears. So Uncle Walter is the reason that I came in second in the family in weird. Next is an old...
So when Uncle Walter kicks the bucket, you move in first place?
That's right, I'm in. Okay, the next song is a traditional folk song, and it's about one of the oldest relationships that man has with an animal, the relationship between a man and his dog. I had a dog and his name was Blue. Had an old dog and his name was Blue. I had a dog and his name was Blue. Bet you $5 he's a good dog too. Singing here, Blue, you're a good dog. You're a good dog, you. Blue, come a-running when I blow my horn. Blue, come a-running when I blow my horn. Blue, come a-running through the yellow corn. Blue, come a-running when I blow my horn. Singing here, Blue, you're a good dog. You're a good dog, you. Blue chased a possum up a hollow tree. Blue chased a possum up a hollow tree. Blue chased a possum up a hollow tree. He looked at him and he looked at me. Singing here, Blue, well, you're a good dog. You're a good dog, you. Old Blue died and he died so hard. Old Blue died, he died so hard. Old Blue died, he died so hard, buried him out in our backyard. Singing, here, Blue, you're a good dog, you're a good dog, you. I get to heaven, tell you what I'll do. When I get to heaven, tell you what I'll do. When I get to heaven, tell you what I'll do. Grab my horn and I'll blow for Blue. Singing, here, Blue, well, you're a good dog, you're a good dog, you. Had an old dog and his name was Blue. Had me a dog and his name was Blue. I had a dog, his name was Blue. Bet you $5 he's a good dog too. Singing, here, Blue, you're a good dog, you're a good dog, you. Singing, here, Blue, you're a good dog, you're a good dog, you. So the next offering tonight is a song by Bob Dylan, in which he manages to protest against both war and social injustice. So it's fitting right about now. How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man? Yes, and how many seas must a white dog sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, and how many times must the cannonballs fly before they are forever banned? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? Yes, and how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? Oh, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many times can a man look up before he can see the sky? Yes, and how many years must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? Oh, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Yes, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. That, of course, is Blowing in the Wind by Robert Zimmerman, Dylan. Next song is it's actually a poem by Lewis G. Carroll, put to music by a little-known songwriter. He's little known because he hasn't written any songs yet. That's me, by the way. 'Twas brillig and the slithy toves did gyre and gambol in the wave. All mimsy were the borogoves and the mome rats out grave. Beware the Jabberwock, my son, the jaws that bite, the claws that catch. Beware the jub bird and shun the frumious bandersnatch. He took his four-pole sword in hand, long time the manxome foe he sought. Then rested he by the tom-tom tree and stood a while in thought. And as in a fish spot he stood, the Jabberwock with eyes of flame came whiffling through the tulgey wood, burbled as it came. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through, the vorpal blade went snicker snap. He left it dead, and with its head he went galumphing back. And hast thou slain the Jabberwock? Come to my arms, my beamish boy. Oh, frabjous day, Callooh-Callay, he chortled in his joy. 'Twas brillig, and the slithy toves did gyre and gambol in the wave. All mimsy were the borogoves and the mome rats out grave. That's the Jabberwock. Next song is an old Scottish folk song. It was written by a man when he was courting his wife. It's only 2 verses, and then it repeats the first verse. Later in life, he lost his wife. She predeceased him, and his kids were trying to encourage him to find a partner. So one of his sons wrote the 3rd verse. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild the mountain thyme around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by yon clear crystal fountain, and on it will lay all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme go, lassie, go. So that's Where You Go, Lassie, Go. And that is the end of mini concert number 19. I will see you next Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for mini concert 20. Thanks for tuning in.
That is assuming I don't drop my phone in the water again.
Right.